Initially, I was just thinking of solar as being just an added cost to the overall construction of the home, and I wasn't looking at the reduction in my electric bill. And so we were kind of torn, and when I sat down with Tony Capicelli, he said, well, what's your energy bill every month? And I was like, well, I don't know, I have to look. And he said, well, you should be thinking about that versus what you're going to be paying to have your solar panels installed and purchased through EightTwenty. And so when we did that, it was actually a huge net positive on top of the fact that we were going to do something that we thought was environmentally friendly and aware. And so that was an easy sell at that point for my wife to say, not only does it look good, but it's something that will help us make a difference and kind of go off grid.
When we first started the construction and design process of our home, we didn't necessarily have solar in mind at the time. At first, I was hesitant just because we had already finished all of the design work and had in my head and saw on paper what it was going to look like. Once it was done and we drove up, I was surprisingly really pleased with the way that it looked. It matched the roof and the roof line because it was a low profile.
It's easy to talk about something and I think talk about the fear that might be embedded in some of these decisions. But when you do something, I feel like you strip a lot of that fear away and you let people see that, you know, this doesn't have to be this crazy high-tech process, even though it is. I've had a lot of positive feedback, not only for what we've done, but people that also want to rethink how they're getting their energy and how they can create some of their own energy independence and just happen to really help the planet in the meantime.
Right away, we knew that it was going to be very fitting for our space.
To be honest, I have not heard one person that hasn't said that they are now considering putting solar on their historic home.